Hi everyone, this is a reading with me. It's me, Moonlight Guidance. We are going to have a look and see what is coming through for you. This is for all star signs. If you are here, I feel like it is a sign that there are messages for you, and this is a very safe space where you are always very, very welcome. And I post readings every single day and have done for, well, 4 years. So I'm always here and here to help professionally with readings. So we are going to look into things, and also wanted to mention as well that if anyone wanted to purchase any personal services, readings, items, rituals, things like that, feel free to do so. If you wanted to, everything's always linked down below on in the description box below under the video, and on shopmoonlightguidance.com, because there's rituals and items. There's thousands of 5-star reviews which you can find at the bottom of my website as well. Okay, so let's have a look and see what is coming through from this reading. So there's a person here that feels very connected to you. I feel like you also do feel somewhat connected to this person as well. We see that with the King and the Queen of Pentacles. There's a real sense here of connection, but also a sense of like counterparts, right? Like you feel like this is your person, you feel very connected to this person. You do, however, feel that this person sometimes is quite emotionally like not as open towards you as you are towards them. They keep to themselves emotionally. They don't always express their emotions towards you, whereas you are much more of the emotional one in general. You feel a lot more emotion, but you also express a lot more emotion, whereas they don't tend to do it as often. We also have here as well the Knight of Pentacles as well, which is really powerful because the Knight of Pentacles represents here the fact that they do feel very close to you, they do feel very drawn towards you, and they feel very connected to you as a whole, which I think is quite significant. And we also have here as well the Nine of Cups. So they really like you a lot. They do feel very drawn towards you, and they feel like you are a very sweet and kind person. And yeah, the Nine of Cups is definitely just such a strong energy here of them really liking you. Now there is a bit of chaos in this, that they feel like you are literally their person, but I feel here that sometimes they doubt themselves because of past relationships that have fallen apart. In the past, they were very confident about a specific relationship in their life, and then it literally fell apart, and now they doubt everything because they feel like, how was I so wrong about that? I trusted that person with my life, and now that person doesn't even want to be with me, so they tend to panic a lot. They tend to get really overwhelmed, very overworked, very sad within themselves. They don't know how to go about things or what to do, and they just really panic as a whole. So that's what I see here, especially with the Five of Swords, that they panic, right? They're like, is this really right for me? Like last time I thought that was right for me and it clearly wasn't right for me. So how do I know this is truly right for me? So what they are actually doing here is that they're approaching multiple people. They're approaching family, friends, co-workers, and they're trying to basically ask, like, how do you know if you know that a person's right for you? How do you know if someone is like your life partner? How do you know that something is not going to fall apart? And that's what they've been doing. This person has sort of been running away and emotionally distancing themselves away from you because they've been feeling so scared, like what if things fall apart? But it's all happening because they feel so strongly towards you. They feel so connected to you that it actually scares them and it actually overwhelms them, and they feel so like overworked about it all because of that. But actually they've been also asking people around, so friends, family members, behind the scenes, like, how do you know if something is right for you? And all of them are saying the same thing. Well, you just have to trust. You have to trust. This is part of life. You don't always know. Of course, things with tarot and things like that, you can foresee certain things and you can see, whether something would come together. Even with astrology, you can look at that kind of stuff to see whether a relationship can actually stand the test of time. But they don't have that kind of knowledge. They don't actively go and do like tarot readings to see whether a person is going to be with them for life or whether someone's going to break their heart. They don't do that kind of stuff. So they've been asking a lot of like friends, family members, co-workers, like I mentioned. And so a lot of them are saying, well, you just got to trust. It's part of life. You have to trust yourself. You have to trust your intuition. You have to see how they are towards you in return, and you have to give things time. So that's what I see here, is that they have been asking around. And also as well, they've been doing a lot of like socializing as well. This person has sort of been running away from you, sort of playing hide and seek, right? But the more they socialize with other people around them, and the more they try to like find you in other people, or think to themselves like, maybe there's someone else out there, or maybe there's this or that, they just can't, like, they're just unable to find someone like you. So it's not that they're actively trying to find someone like you, but even if it crosses their mind, like, oh, I wonder if there's like someone else for me in my life, you know, and that's the reason why I'm thinking this way, they just don't come across somebody like you. They don't come across somebody like you that makes them feel good. They don't come across anyone really romantically, and so it just makes them feel like, oh, well, you are then the person for me. So that's what I see. Like, this person has really been sort of like running away from themselves and their emotions because of how strongly they feel towards you, only to realize that nobody else is like you anyways, and what they feel for you is truly what they feel for you, and people around them will make them realize that, you know what you feel is what you feel, and you've just got to trust the process. You've literally got to trust the process. Also, people around them as well have been telling your person, you will never know, but also every person is different, right? Like, no two people are going to treat you like 100% the same. Like, people are still very different. So that's what they've been realizing, and now they're starting to understand the connection, you know, and now they're starting to realize, like, oh, I have to trust the situation, I have to trust you for who you are, your actions, your words, and maybe I can take my time and just do things a little bit more cautiously. Like, I don't need to like run away and just create so much distance and panic. I can take my time, I can understand myself, I can understand you, I can understand the perspective. I don't need to like run away, I don't need to distance myself, I don't need to do all of that, and I don't need to find you in other people, because you are you. I've already found you, right? So they sometimes get confused within themselves and conflicted within themselves and chaotic within themselves, but truly they will understand themselves, realize themselves, and actually come forward towards you by themselves without feeling so chaotic and so conflicted. They will come to you properly, they will come to you in a very proactive manner, and that will just give you so much more clarity for where you truly stand with them, and not having to like worry or panic like what is going on kind of thing, you know. Like, you will know exactly where you stand with them, and that will give you so much more peace overall as well, which is what I feel like you need, right? So we're just going to shuffle the cards, message cards. We've got here, I have seen the future with you, I want you by my side. Like, they really want you. It's just that they're really scared that history could repeat and the past could repeat, in the sense that things could fall apart, and so that's why they get really scared, and that's why they create distance. It's not because they don't like you or they don't find you attractive. It's literally because they panic within themselves and they get scared within themselves. You're in my dreams, so they do dream about you at night, okay? And that's why they also don't want to like let go of you. Like, they feel so connected to you, they find you so incredibly positive. And we have here, I can't let go of the past. So this is it, right? Like, they can't let go of the pain that was created to them in the past. Not, they've let go of that person, they've let go of that person in their past, but it's that pain, you know, that sense of like being broken up with, having healing to do, moving forward. That's what they can't let go of. And so that's what they really get very scared of. Like, imagine double the amount of heartbreak, right? The past and then the present. Like, they just, it's overwhelming for them, but they want you in their life. They really do. Which I've said with the tarot cards, and I also said with the message cards. And then we've got here, send me love and healing, I am struggling. So clearly they need a bit more healing for sure. And we see that with the sun and moon, you know, that healing is something that they really want. There is a way that you can send them healing, actually, and I actually offer rituals as well for healing. Many of you probably already know this, but on my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com, under the services tab, there's rituals for healing codependency, healing to bring a person self-love. There's rituals for detachment, so a person can really just focus on healing themselves, pulling more energy towards themselves. That can also help this person. The shadow work healing to heal trauma, sadness, heartbreak, grief, which is like the main one I would really recommend for this person. There's also full body chakra cleansing, which helps to heal their body, to provide mood, vitality, energy, like for them to feel really good, their health as well. And it can help with, you know, aiding better sleep, better intimacy. It can help them with like every area of their body basically to communicate properly. So the full body chakra cleansing I think would be amazing for them, because it helps with like all areas of like the body, but also each chakra helps with different things. Like, for example, the throat chakra helps with speaking up, expressing one's self, helps with the throat. You know, the crown chakra helps with the mind, headaches, you know, sleep, insomnia, things like that. Heart chakra can help with healing the heart, for them to accept love as well, which is something they have struggled with, but also to give that love, you know, without getting so scared. So definitely, you know, they're asking for you to send love and healing. And if you want to, you can always do a ritual for them if you are interested. Lots of people have seen results with those as well. So, you know, they are struggling. We can see that here. They have a hard time letting go of the past, but the rituals that I have mentioned can definitely help, and they are always on my website if you are interested. So this is your reading. The affirmation for this is they can't find me in someone else. So comment that down below, because, you know, they literally can't find you in someone else. That's your affirmation. If this resonates with you, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Check out the description box below for information on personal services, readings, items, rituals. And also, if you are interested as well, there's Instagram and TikTok. I post short readings on there every day. Moonlight.guidance on Instagram, Moonlight Guidance on TikTok, and I'll see you all very soon. All right, take care, everyone. Bye.